yesterday.
So it's technically on Monday. We'll look at that, but it's good. We're back.
We've just done sprint planning. I think it'll be quite a straightforward week this week. Basically got the main objective, and that's getting the new hexceed DLC out.
Along with the big updates that you've been working on the past 2 weeks.
Yeah. So we need to release an update for that includes all the levels. So we need to have localization done as well. So yeah, I'll be putting the finishing touches on that. Yeah, I'm just getting out there.
And I'll be streaming all the levels. Probably another week of just level building, get them all done. Rob done a nice amount over the weekend, so we've got a bit of progress done that once it's off, but still a bit to do, but she'll be fine. Hopefully get the page announced today, or at least as soon as possible.
Yeah, good stuff. It's Miso's birthday though. That's the
It's Miso's birthday. Yeah, he's gone now, so yeah, he's no longer a kitten.
Oh, is that technically?
Yeah, 1 year old. He's an adult. Oh yeah, you want to start paying bills? Get a job. No, you're not. Okay.
Look how big the sea monkeys are now. How'd they grow so big just over the weekend? I've just fed them. That's what that is. It's the afternoon now. It's been quite a productive morning, actually. So I started off this morning by finding out that the Chinese translations, which is the only translations that we've been waiting on. Yeah, we got those sent back late Thursday last week, but obviously I haven't been at my computer for the past 2 working days, so just got them this morning. So yeah, I'd quickly plug those in. Yes, that's great. So what I've done is I've put together a quick build. Did some last minute testing as well. So like this drop down, previously all of the languages that were being listed were in English. So now they're in their native language, which is much better. There was a little bug with the drop downs as well, but that's fixed. But yeah, it all seems good now. So what I've done is I've made a quick build and put it on a test branch. So we've got like a localization test branch now here, which is available for everyone to do. I've just gone ahead and announced that in Discord. Yeah, so hopefully people have some time to check over that and let us know if there are any bugs, which I'm sure there will be. But yeah, it's been quite a productive morning. I think now I'm going to get started on some of the bug fixes that I said I would do last week and I just didn't. I've also got to update the store pages as well with Swedish and Finnish.
Quick update from me. It is 3 o'clock and I've started the export. Reason being, it's much shorter video this week. It's only about 15 minutes, so it shouldn't take too long to export because they normally leave it to the end of the shift to do that, just so it doesn't clog up the PC. What we do in the meantime is over here on the marketing board, we have the Colour Pixels questionnaire, which is due for just to see what book we're doing next for Colour Pixels. So I'll get that out to the Patreons. Again, that should take a few minutes, should be fine. And then once that's done, I'll go and do more level building. So quite a lot to do on that. I want to get as much done as possible to make the rest of the week go smoothly.
Is it Tuesday?
Wednesday.
Wednesday, yeah. It's Wednesday! Music Wednesday!
Morning.
What are you doing?
Yeah, just had to stand up real quick, and it should be a simple one for me. It's just gonna be level building. Everything else from yesterday is tied away. YouTube's all ready to go. So yeah, just gonna spend all day building levels. Only got the large levels done, and then just finish off and hopefully go to small levels. Should be quite good. What about you, Rob? What you got doing?
Yeah, so I guess 3 things I'll be doing. So I did some play testing over the weekend, just levels for the new world. I'm gonna fix some of the things that we've got that I found with issues with. A few levels, there's like 8 or so that just need touching up. I'm gonna do that first, then finally finish the translations for the store pages. There's just Iter left to go, just because we don't have a translation for it. So I'm gonna sort of try and fudge it, I think, with Google Translate. We'll see what we can do. And then I'll be getting on to bug fixing stuff for this new update that we're hoping to drop this week.
Yeah, it's the afternoon now. It's been an alright morning. I quickly added so Lee had a problem where it appeared like some levels, that basically the data was missing. So what I've done is I've quickly wrote a little addition to to the level validator that checks to see which levels are empty. As you can see, there's quite a bunch. These are the levels that Liesl got left to do. And there is actually one level that's missing, this one here, which one of us will fix. But yeah, other than that, I've gone ahead and fixed all of the errors that I found over the weekend when testing, and I think it all seems good now. So yeah, I'm just going to quickly fix the store page translations for this DLC, and then work on some bug fixing. Yeah, it's a bit later on now. I've finally finished with the store page stuff. I think I'm actually finally finished with it now. So new translations are in, and yeah, the Catalan needed to be swapped for Chinese. Yes. Yeah, it's all too much. It's all too much. Yeah, and there's the system requirements are up to date as well, which is another thing I had to do for that. But it's all done now. I think we're good. The store pages should be good to make live now. After that, I've just been doing some last minute bug fixing. Just before I headed off, there's like a few snipey tasks to take care of. One of them was this isn't quite right, is it? It's shaking. But the time-lapse animation for the bonus book didn't work. So like normally when you click on a level, you go through this like nice time-lapse thing as it goes past. And if you click on the bonus world, that just didn't happen at all. Or it just showed loaded immediately, which is a bit strange. But I think I've made some headway on that. It's shaking there, and I'm not sure why that is, and I can't scroll, so I might have to have another look at it tomorrow. But I've also been looking at the settings menu as well. So you get into a situation with a weird loop in the settings menu. So if you change a setting, then click back and then apply and continue, it brings you back to the settings menu. And what you'd expect to happen there is you go back to the main menu, right? Because you've applied the settings that you've changed and you want to continue on. And then you essentially just get stuck in this loop. So I've just been trying to fix that. Another slight thing to do with it that we want to fix is if you click, if you actually want to come back to the settings menu, so if you apply and then revert, for example, it brings you back to the settings menu, but not into the same page. So it brings back to audio, not the display tab. So I've just been looking at that, trying to work out how I can get that done, but I think that'll probably be tomorrow.
Sorry, there hasn't been much in terms of updates for me today. It's 27. It's been a bit of a long shift. But you can see here, quite a bit of progress done on the actual Iter DLC here. Finally got all the large levels done. The levels Rob's done are in the world as well. So it's starting to get fleshed out a bit. Still about 70 small levels to do, which will only be done tomorrow. So this is going to be a long shift again. But yeah, should be fine, because again, small levels take a lot less time to make, a lot less time to test. So it will be a long shift, but hopefully it won't be too bad. And yeah, we'll finish up tomorrow. Maybe so? Yeah.
Morning, Rob. It's Thursday.
What morning?
Morning, Rob.
What an intro. We're clearly on the ball today.
It's Thursday. Just had a stand-up. Again, another simple one, really. Especially for me. Just more level building. Got 70 small levels to make for tomorrow. So it is going to be a long shift. I'm going to stay and get them all done. But it shouldn't be too bad, because I made a couple this morning, and since the smaller levels, fly through them much quicker than the bigger levels. So, touch wood, shouldn't be too bad.
Yeah, and for me, I'll just be doing some bug fixing, just continuing on from what I was doing yesterday, really. Because I thought I did a bunch of bug fixing yesterday, but then when I was recording, it was all broken again, so I was like... Okay. So I guess I'll just do it again.
Oh,
I know, I just knocked my monitor. I'm all over the place, label.
How big this one is, you can see his eyes.
Yes, I've had quite a productive day so far. I managed to fix all of the bugs that I was having trouble with yesterday, so the time-lapse with bonus aisle now works fine, and you can move around once it's done as well, which is great. Settings menu's working a bit more as intended, so if you change your setting, good one, and then you press the cross, apply, then are you sure, continue, then it actually takes to the main menu, which is what we want. And then if you go back to the settings menu, two things happen now. So it actually takes you back to the display tab, which is the last one open, and that happens if you go to any one, it'll just remember which tab you had open last. And if you revert, then these settings will revert as well. So what happened before is if you change this to like full screen window, for example, went to leave and discarded your changes, and you went back, it would still be on full screen window, which isn't correct, because that's not what you've got to set to. But good progress so far, good progress. I'm just going to have a quick look at the this VSync option, because for some reason it's doing on, off, off. And I'm not sure why that's the case. All of the other drop downs seem to be fine. Yeah, I really don't know why it's doing that, but I'll have a look. What? What? Why is it happening at that time? Yes, it's about 6 o'clock now. I'm just thinking about heading home. Made some good progress though, continuing on from the stuff I was doing earlier. So I've made this VSync option a toggle thing instead of a drop down, and that seems to be fine. And there's some other bugs to do with this workflow, but yeah, it's all sorted now. And I've just been writing up the patch notes. So there's a lot of small things that we've been fixing, just small like graphical things as well. Like there was a problem with the walls where there was some artifacts hanging over from previous runs. But just lots and lots of small fixes really, just try and get the game as high quality as possible. I've just got one more bug to fix, I think. It's when I return from a level. Yeah, you can see it's all white instead of being the correct colour. But I'm a bit knackered now, so I'm going to fix that tomorrow.
So yeah, this is me getting ready to clock out now. It's just past 10 to 9, so it's a bit later on. But as I said, will be a longer shift today. But as you can see, finally got all the levels done. So it's all done up to the very end. Every little tile is completely filled in. Yeah, it's a quick, faster than I expected it to be. Very pleased how quick I got this done, and all levels been tested. Ready to go tomorrow.
It's Friday, isn't it?
Friday?
What are you doing today, Lee? What are you doing?
Yeah, it's really pretty chill one. Doing a bit of QA testing for hexceed. Obviously been making loads of bug fixes the past couple of weeks. So make sure they're all working as intended. Get the post ready for 7 o'clock tonight, because obviously Iter comes out. Check it out, guys. It's been out for a week for you guys watching the video, but getting the post done today. And once that's all done, just moving on to stuff for next week. So maybe make a start on some of the Color Pixels pack stuff. We don't know what book it's going to be because this patron is still voting on it, but there's a couple that are neck and neck, so I'll just sort both of those potentially. See what we get. What about you?
Yeah, so I've just got one last bug to fix for the build this morning, and then it's just going to be basically fixing that and then making that live, and then all the localization stuff that we actually need to make live, so all the store pages and all of that, make sure it's all working properly.
Yes, this morning I've just been refactoring this time-lapse stuff, renaming a lot of the names and stuff, because it was quite a bit confusing the way I've done it, so just make it a bit easier to read and stuff. So I've got this time-lapse thing whenever you select a world. Yeah, so I thought it was working for the bonus world as well, but it turns out that if you just make the screen wider and then try it again, it doesn't work at all. And I have no idea why. It's killing me.
Just a quick update, it's 1:30 now, just after lunch. Everything for the hexceed update later on today is out, so I've pushed the localization update. I've also scheduled all the announcements for the DLCs. And now to fill in the rest of the day, I'm going to go on a bit to Color Pixels. So this is the Patreon poll. As you can see here, currently we're tied neck and neck for Ancient Mythology and Amusement Park. So I thought what I'll do is I'll just get a head start on that. I'll start getting some images ready for both of those. Just so whatever one wins, we'll have a bit ready. Hello, Miso. You okay?
Yeah, it's been a good week. We finally got the localization update out. So we did the last bit of bug fixing this morning, and you tested it all, didn't you, Lee? And it all seems to be good. So push the update out. It should be live for everyone now. Published all the store pages, all the various localizations, all the achievements, all the system requirements, all of that. It's all published now. Yeah, I hope it's fine.
Yeah, it's one of those I can't really check since I don't speak the languages, so hopefully they're alright.
Yeah, I just hope it's fine. We thought of one thing that we kind of missed, like to do with the titles, like the names of the games in different languages. Like if they're using a different alphabet, then they might not be able to search for the game.
Yeah.
If it's using a Latin alphabet. Next week. It's out though. It's finally out. Done. Super pleased with that. Super pleased. I just want to get back to some actual programming.
Yeah, that lines up with the DLC release as well. That's out today. So that's the Iter book, not book, the Iter world. Finish that up this week. That's all been tested. That's all been added to the build as well. That's coming out later today. Last week for you guys watching the video, but it's today
Just
for
in
us.
time.
Yeah, lined up perfectly. But yeah, it's pretty much been it for the week though. Just all hexceed stuff, and just mostly localization and the new world.
Yeah, I feel like the past few like devlogs, it's just sort of been like similar stuff going on, like localization. Then you're working on whatever DLC is coming up. But next week, hopefully, we'll be starting some new stuff. Just knocked my mic. Yeah. Ah, I've got blurry, Lee. I've got blurry. What's going on? Yeah, another thing that happened today, just randomly out of the blue, is we finally got the last of the merch back as well. So I think the plan is we'll be making the store page for the ToastieLabs merch out next week. So hopefully that should be out. Yay! So you can get mugs and stuff and masks, bear masks.
Just in time for lockdown ending.
Yeah, just in time for lockdown ending. Yeah, not everywhere though.
Yeah, that's true.
Yeah, and masks will be useful. But yeah, hopefully that'll be out next week. That'll be good, and then hopefully we can actually start working on Switch next week as well.
Yeah.
Looking forward to.
Well, as always, thanks everyone. Shane how to watch the video, but also thanks to the patrons for supporting us. That number keeps going up. It's really grateful. It's really good. Yeah, thanks everyone who checks out the DLC as well. And hopefully the merch page if that's live for this time next week.